Pod leader.
Working models who are working.
Captions crunch.
Pod leader.
Conspiracy theory. Top model math.
Pod leader.
That's not very elder.
Tall. Jamal.
So nice to wear.
I guess. Well, howdy, and welcome to Pod Lead'em. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm Alexander Price, and I'm hella juiced.
I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and I appreciate your support in selling my bras and knickers.
And I'm JW Crump, and I'm not here to offend anyone, and I'm focused.
All true.
We're, of course, talking about Cycle 10, Episode 3, Top Model Makeovers, or The Girl Who Played with Dolls.
Oh, good title.
I wrote one just in case we forgot to do that bit. I put The Girls Who Meet the Body.
Oh!
Also, we want to give a shout out to more wonderful bodies, financial bodies, who donated to us through anchor.fm/podleadem. If you want to support the show, you can do so for as little as 99 cents a month. Again, that's anchor.fm/podleadem. I got 4 shout outs, and y'all, great shout outs. Jeremy, not Claremy, Jeremy. Julian, Helena or Helena, either one. Ooh. And Nicole. And I think it was spelled with an H. Is that correct?
It was Nicole.
I love that.
Love it. Love it.
I hope that's not their name, too. I hope they're like, I love that bit about Nicole.
Yeah. I would love someone to donate just to do a subtle bit. Just like a real deep cut bit. Also, a lot of you sent us this, and so I feel like it's just good to put it in the ether. You know, you can watch most of Top Model on Hulu or Prime. Netflix, randomly.
Y'all, this is insanity.
Netflix randomly now has just cycles 19 and 20, so the college season and the first guys and girls season.
Not good seasons, if I recall.
And when I first saw that it had 2 seasons of Top Model, I thought it was going to be the only 2 that
on
were
VH1.
on VH1.
Yeah, the Rita Ora season and the new Tyra season.
And I was like, perfect. Gonna grab these now somehow. Also, they randomly have 2 seasons of Survivor. So Netflix is
wild and out
together. But I will say this. When I was on Netflix, Top Model was in their top 10 shows of the day. So
tell a friend that this podcast exists.
I was about to say, if this helps remind people, my friend Nina was like, I never watched Cycle 19. It's the only one I never watched. And I was like, get ready for the least regarded.
It's the one that I'm most dreading. I can't wait to see if it's as bad as I remember.
You know what wasn't as bad as I remembered? Previously on, I need to give a shout out to Hannah because that red dress was really cute that Italia was wearing, that I had to make a note about it.
This was the most normal previously on ever. Like, they even said something pretty nice of Kim's situation, which was Kim decided to give up her spot in the competition. And that was it. It wasn't like, and Kim made the lifelong mistake of...
Kim fucked over those 6 girls who couldn't get on the show because of her.
Everything they said was just like factual and normal and not shady. And it was shocking.
The one thing I thought was strange about the previously is that the voiceover said that the girls did not escape an elimination. It's like, they tried. They ran. They couldn't escape.
Tyra tripped them on the way out.
My other burning question about the intro generally, who do we think these male extras are who are like looking in the camera and randomly primping someone in the mirror in the new intro?
I like to think one is Stacey Ann's husband. Can my husband come?
It's Anna's husband. Her husband.
It's just Anna's again. Great. Oh, I don't know. It's weird that all of a sudden now I'll never get over this intro that it's now like a play.
Yes.
Well, there could have been the opportunity for like a cute bit where like the Jays are the one looking in the camera.
They were like, we're not agreeing to that.
Or Tyra just won't share with any of the other judges.
I was about to say it would have been a good moment for Paulina to have made an appearance too. You know, just slapping one of them. Or whatever Paulina.
She's the one suffocating Katarina.
There'll only be one.
I would love that so much.
Speaking of cats, you know who's good at starting a cash conversation? Our Lublin polling girl who's just like on a bunk bed and just goes, who do you think's your biggest competition?
This, though, Dominique's answer was so good.
Uh-huh.
Love it.
Like every part of it, I was like, yes, correct. Oh, but what a crazy bitch Dominique is how the show seems to want to frame it.
I can't with what is being done to Dominique from the outset. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
And the only thing that's worse is that apparently if you drink out of a water bottle in this house, you can't throw it away. There are so many plastic water bottles on this dresser. And I'm like, that's the easiest thing. And I don't want you to recycle it, but
JW, we know that Tyra does not like when people throw away water bottles when they have water left in it. So perhaps each one has just a little bit of spit and water in the bottom. And so therefore they cannot throw them away.
That is my favorite wild specific that we've learned about Tyra. And just like Molly Sue before her, Dominique's like, I was in the bottom 4. I'm like, okay.
Nothing.
I will accept bottom 3. I will accept bottom 3 is like, I narrowly escaped potential elimination.
Not 4.
Just can't. I can't get over that. I want to go on one of these shows and literally get called like third.
I'd be like, I was in the bottom 12. But don't worry, because we've got some very Chinatown faux Fendi purses to look at.
Ooh, purses.
I wrote down they got a visit from purses.
Also, how shitty for Kim and Atalia to seemingly not get these purses and jeans and bras.
Yeah, for real.
Why purses and jeans and bras?
I think it's you need to have a big purse. Check.
Oh,
you
sure.
need to have jeans, though. I don't think apple bottom jeans with these embroidery pockets was maybe
you don't think that's
basic.
A model basic?
You don't want a purple splotch right on your ass?
And I think it was nude bras. They're like, which someone doesn't have later on.
Also, not matching skin tone nude bras.
No.
You know who, again, I just fall in love with more every episode? Stacey Ann. Straight up ass to camera. You want to see my apple bottom jeans?
Just apple bottoms, baby. Trim spot, baby.
Stacey Ann has made a friend, and that friend is the diary room camera.
Oh, my God.
She would be the one who production likes, though. I
feel
like.
Yeah.
Oh, Stacey Ann, like at the end of the day, like all the other girls are asleep. It's midnight. It's whatever. And Stacey Ann sneaks out, has like one drink with the crew. And she's just like, hey guys,
They invite her. They slip her a note. They're like, Stacey Ann, come to the balcony.
We will see later that this is a wine house also.
Yeah. Not since the days of Lisa Yore has there been this much of a wine house.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more, but I think we see more drinking in this cycle than ever before.
Because they can't smoke.
That, and also I think that is maybe why some of that damage happens.
Probably.
To the house, honestly. I do love when Lauren is putting on her heels, even though this is now the 3rd time she's worn heels. So I refuse to let her say it's the first time anymore. But she literally doesn't, like, when they don't fit because her feet just aren't like used
Pointy.
to heels. Yeah. She's just like, how do they work? And you know what? That's a good point. Because the first time you put them on, you're like, how do you get your toes in a point?
What's squeezing my foot?
To be fair, she was coming for my brand a little bit when she's saying that all she wears is ratty Converse and Doc Martens, because I'm like, that's my whole aesthetic.
I, like Paulina, have a couple bones to pick with Lauren, generally, with Lauren's whole deal.
Wait, do you mean like you have a couple of bones like the famous Paulina jaw?
I do. All of those.
You have your face bones. Okay,
my
great.
Face bones. Those are the ones I'm picking.
Yep. Can we talk about the wild editing of 2 Allison clips together?
Yes.
Because Allison does a lot of bullshit throughout this whole episode. No one's on Allison's side.
No.
I can't imagine any of us are. But this was weird because I'm going to read it word for word and tell you where the hard edit is. And you can tell because she's just in a different seated position halfway through
fully different. The classic Allison, in fact.
That push it off. Don't make me get up. Allison.
She's talking about the girls and she says, even if you want to kill them and strangle them, cut. The truth of the matter is, compared to the other girls, I have much more experience. First of all, those don't go together.
No. Well, to be fair, before we get into the second part of this statement, this is something that we keep seeing all the girls saying. Fatima is notorious for saying this, where she's just like, she's a joke, but I'm going to win, and I'm really dedicated. And I'm like, every sentence can't end with, and I want it the most.
Yeah, these girls don't get along.
Yeah,
I mean.
That's true. This group doesn't get along. Like, they're not a friendship house like some of our old houses have been.
There are a lot of girls in this house who just don't like other people.
Yeah.
Not only do they not come here to make friends, they don't go anywhere to make friends.
Well, but Allison went to Asia, Bangkok,
but not to make
Thailand, Taipei, and Taiwan.
And made not one friend. Enemies.
One of my favorite crunchy captions was that the grammar corrected Allison in the captions.
Love it.
Put in strategic commas and periods that I was like, she didn't do that, but I appreciate you doing it.
Oh my God. And then we have to wade through the waters of a both people are wrong conversation.
You know who I feel actually kind of bad for in this situation? Amos. And I'm not going to say that a lot.
Yeah. Amos, who just tries one very cute, no way, Jose, to Stephanie Tanner her way out of the conversation.
She ends the conversation going, bum, 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 bum. She soundtracks her life.
Yeah, she does. Amos has some middle sister energy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was constantly at home warring, like the mediator between two warring siblings.
She's also never not talking.
Oh my God.
There's so many clips of a completely different conflict where you just hear Amos talking about something else in the background.
Captions. You have to watch this cycle specifically
with
for captions, not only because of Lauren's mush mouth, but also because occasionally a random hyphen will come out and it'll just be Amos in the background being like, let's party. You're just
my butt itches.
Yeah. So speaking of butts, great transition, Alexander.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're now, because of apple bottom jeans. Apple bottom jeans got the worst commercial in the world because it just got every girl to talk about what an apple bottom is. It's cute for a hot second when they're trying to describe that. But then Allison and Fatima get into a conversation about whose butt's bigger.
Which is a great conversation in a model house, truly. Especially when Whitney is right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then Fatima says, claims that Allison is bigger. And then out of what seems like absolute left field, Allison just deadpans, wow, say that to the anorexic girl, and then walks away. And for once, Fatima's confusion about what she said is justified because she's like, huh? Who? Just looking dead-eyed ahead at the table because Allison also left the room.
Was this information that people had previously?
I don't think so because Allison doesn't make friends.
I'm gonna actually spoil a little bit of the update because in an interview, Allison did say that at her panel interview with Tyra and the Jays, that was the first question they asked. So I don't know if she revealed that to everyone, but the show knew.
But maybe to her best friend Whitney.
Yeah.
What an unholy duo.
Yeah. The editors, we'll talk about it, but the editors try to edit out Whitney near Allison, with garden shears.
Yeah, they don't do a great job.
No.
Oh, yeah. They're like, hey, Whitney, do you want to hang out with Double
Anyone
E
else?
Amy? Double E Amy's very kind, very nice. Do you want her? Speaking of Double E Amy.
Yes.
They do this all the time. And we've actually never talked about it, I don't think. Where in the makeover episode, when they're doing their talking heads, they have to cover their head in a scarf or a cap or whatever so we can't see the eventual makeover reveal. Mm-hmm. And Amy gets what I call her Mormon cap. They put her in this little white bonnet that there is no way she selected for herself.
Doubly Amy has too much hair.
She looks like she's playing a bulb of garlic in a school play.
In the school play about the food pyramid.
Yes.
There was a character in the video game Parappa the Rapper that was just a giant onion. Yep. That was what she was cosplaying at. Yes. Great.
So the Tyra scroll says prepare.
Oh, God. You guys, I'm still not over it. Every time they read from the Tyra scroll, I'm like, should I just leave the podcast? I just question everything.
I am reading the captions, listening to what's being said. I could never figure out what has just occurred. Like I black out for 2 seconds when the Tyra scroll occurs.
You know what? Do you want me to make it worse?
Oh, no.
Remember that picture above the Tyra scroll that I praised?
The T-zone picture where it looks like it's coming out of her vagina?
We didn't say that in the other episode, though, that it said T-zone on that shirt. And I didn't recognize it until today. Well, that episode hasn't been released yet as of this recording. So I didn't remember that. I got a flash of T-zone and I was like, oh no, that picture I praised was a marketing ploy.
Yeah. So they head at 5 a.m. to a Walmart in...
Did they tell that or did we all just figure it out?
That it was Walmart?
No, that it was 5 a.m.
Oh, I think someone said it or they showed it was 5.
Dark, which was a lot.
But in an early way.
Yeah. The closest Walmart at that time would have been probably in Union, New Jersey.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Marvita is plucked.
I'll say this. We're probably always going to chide the girl every cycle who like is excited for Walmart. I totally would be too. I grew up around Walmart and I'd be like, I understand Walmart.
Especially the chance to like run around in a Walmart that no one else is in. That would be fun. I would have a good time with that.
All the Legos. I would be so excited. And speaking of excited. Brent Power's back.
He looks great. Also more Southern.
Yeah, every cycle time. More Southern. Maybe Brent got a voice lesson before his first appearance, and then he just slowly is losing the lessons.
My favorite part of this Brent Power excursion is that he introduces himself as Brent from CoverGirl. The captions say Brent Power, but he's like, it's Brent from CoverGirl.
Me, Brent from CoverGirl.
And
this is Molly Stern, just a makeup artist, seemingly.
Just a person.
And we're here to marvel at the wonder that is the CoverGirl wall.
Ooh, this silhouette with a question mark, that could be you.
That was the saddest when they pan over to the saddest little matte end of the aisle display.
That they didn't look like they restocked.
Where they put usually the Easter candy the day after Easter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We get
was this supposed to be like the prize that they get if they win the show? That like the most exciting thing is you're going to be on this cardboard cutout?
They've done some stuff before, though, in the middle of the show where you're like, remember like Sarah was on the CoverGirl website?
Yeah.
CoverGirl's just looking for free models. That's what this is. They're just looking for models to slap on stuff. Brent has to talk and explain this for such a long time that they have to cut to a different angle. That's this side profile glamour shot.
This visual ADR is what I called it. Because when did they do this pickup? They didn't explain it well enough in the store? What was going on?
I think they actually had to like ADR it so that it was short enough for the show, because this, I have a feeling Brent and Molly were like, here's the literal actual instructions. Here's exactly how we're going to judge this, because they're great hosts and judges. Because later on, they don't insult anybody in the kindest way, which for this show is incredible.
See, I think one of the following two things is true, and you can tell me which. One, this is Brent Power's first time in a Walmart.
Oh, sure,
Two,
sure.
Brent Power is a Kmart stan and resents being in a Walmart.
I like the second one because he is Southern, so he's probably been to one of these places.
He's been to a big department store. Like, he's from the South.
But he explains so specifically what a Walmart is that I feel like it was shady.
Yeah. For sure.
There are some things, the more you explain them, the worse they sound. And
Walmart is one of those things.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I feel like I already do this a lot, and I've just realized, like, maybe I don't like Katazenia.
Oh,
I'm gonna say it.
I'm kind of leaning towards that, unfortunately,
because she does nothing wrong. But I noticed that Kat has a listening face, like she's hearing every word for the first time ever. It's like, huh. Okay. Cover girl.
Cause.
Walmart. And not in a language barrier way, just in like a newborn baby way.
Slow processor way.
Yes.
She's just chugging. It's just really...
The rainbow wheel is spinning.
Yeah, you got too many tabs open. You like haven't emptied your recycle bin.
Although I think I was making that face when Brent Power told them that they had 5 minutes to shop the wall.
That sounds like a great game show. Just stop the wall.
Stop the wall.
It's going to be my euphemism for having like a nervous breakdown. I'm like, please give me a minute. I need to shop the wall. And then I will return.
Well, they have to include, their looks must include Outlast All Day Lip Color, True Blend Liquid Foundation, and quote unquote new Lash Blast Mascara. That was 8 seasons ago, I feel like. Lash Blast Exact Mascara.
I feel like in the canon of the show, Lash Blast was the first CoverGirl thing we ever learned about.
And where did the Exact go? Where did Lash Blast Exact go?
It's still the most impossible to say. Okay, so they get in there. They're doing makeup. There's nothing. They do a classic top model thing. Tiny mirrors. Everyone has to collect.
Before we get to no, there's so much more, JW. Number one, they reveal that at the end there's going to be a casting, but we're not going to tell you for what, which is a lie. Then there's also shots of Fatima just holding a foundation and like shaking it. So did they get to shop first and then do the makeup? Or
what did they actually have 5 minutes to do? Did they have 5 minutes to shop the wall and put on makeup?
Yeah, but we just didn't see any of the shop.
But I'm saying Fatima had stuff in her hand before they even started. She had makeup in her hand.
Well, Fatima is here to win. So she just started. Oh, you tell me to not. I'm shopping the wall. Here's why. Okay, we're so obsessed with the explanation of this because the actual action of the challenge is nothing.
No.
Dumb and nothing.
You get a Lauren, I still can't do this. A Marvita, wow, everyone's competitive.
This is one of the bones I'm picking, where Lauren says, this is the first time I've put on makeup. And I'm like, we already saw. Every time can't be the first time, Lauren.
Also, if you really, really want to do this, you didn't think maybe to ask one of your gay friends, a sister, anyone could put on makeup. You could just do it. You knew that you were going to have to do it.
We also, I mean, Lauren, keep defining punk in terms of what it isn't.
Yes.
And I'm like, Doc Martens and makeup are not mutually exclusive.
I'd say punk people wear a shit ton of makeup.
Uh-huh. And at one point it becomes like, oh, I'm punk, so I'm not confident.
Classic. I know all of my punk friends are just lilting lilies, just like shying away.
A real wallflower.
I love any time that someone says a personality as it's a monolith for everything, because I'm sure punk people can be outgoing or shy. Both are true.
Made up or unmade up.
Yeah. I'm going to argue that punk is music. Not a personality.
But it doesn't matter because Fatima is a literal ghost.
Makeup turns her into a ghost.
Makeup turned Fatima into a ghost.
I don't understand what you mean.
She camouflages herself.
Yes, as the Walmart wall.
Yes. She completely fades into the background, like literally.
And I might blame CoverGirl for this because when they were panning like all the makeup, it didn't seem very deep shaded in some of these colors.
Where's the Queen collection?
Yeah, we didn't see no Queen collection, all shades.
Yeah.
Well, 99%.
Lest we forget, it wasn't even 99, it was like 97.
Oh my God. So Fatima is in that 3%?
Yeah.
3%.
Oh. So I read the note. And I agree with this. And this is jumping, but then we'll go back. I promise. I fully blacked out when they told Claire what her prize is. And I have no idea what she won.
I wrote it down. I don't understand what this prize is.
I just didn't understand it. I love the subtle. Claire wins. Everyone looks fine. Allison did too much. Here's the thing. Claire shades excellently in a talking head when she said, oh, I just put on a little bit of lip, a little bit of foundation. Turns out that's the CoverGirl look. Whoop.
That's the sound of Claramy's dream dying.
So the prize is either they get their picture on Walmart.com or the makeup look they made goes on Walmart.com without their face.
Thank you. I didn't understand the prize at all.
I forgot there was a prize.
It feels like there wasn't.
No. Or then what happened to that cardboard? They could have just put a picture of Claire in the question mark cardboard, which would make more sense.
Someone is going to come in real quick. A New York caricaturist is going to come in and just sketch Claire in real quick.
Pre-makeover, so no one recognizes her anyway.
And remember, I said before they lied, where was the casting? Was the casting for Walmart.com? That was the casting?
I guess. It feels like just a lot was cut from this.
Yes.
And they had to piecemeal it together.
What was not cut was Brent telling Lauren, I think a rosy cheek would have gone so far for you.
Well, okay. This is my theory about Lauren's makeup. Okay. Go with me on this. They said you have to use these 3 products. Lauren did not realize she could use more products than just the 3.
Oh, so I guarantee you that's what happened.
She's like foundation, mascara, lip color.
It was very literal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be super real. I bet I might have done that because when I hear rules, I just hear the rules and I'm not good about thinking outside the box during games.
You'd be terrible on Taskmaster.
I know. I would just do the task. I would not master it. I would do it as instructed.
We get the most undercover reveal of Dominique's child.
Yeah. And we kind of get it forced on us because Claire is trying to stake her claim as the mother of the cycle and then has to add that Dominique is too because she already knows and is like, well, I got to mention that too. Someone will say something.
It was so casual.
Amos says something in this conversation that to me came off extremely offensive.
Me too. Thank you.
Where she says, I think if you're here for your kid, you should only be here for your kid and not for like the fame. And I'm like, what? Once you have a child, you're not allowed to have desires that are separate from that child.
And she also ends it with just like, but I don't know. Like you tell me, whatever. And I'm like, Amos, you can just listen.
Not talk.
You can just listen.
She ends every sentence halfway through a sentence where it's just like, I think it's just different from others. But I mean, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Like,
you did it so well that I actually was like, oh, he ended his sentence in the middle. And then, okay, y'all.
Now we have to play with dolls.
I want us to just, I don't want to wade into these waters too much.
Nope.
But we have to talk about what I wrote in my notes is the doll thing. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about the doll thing. I can't believe I had to watch this again.
Yeah. I think the most egregious thing about this is how hard the editors try to cut out Whitney's involvement in this whole thing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because she is egging it on and is clearly like just as in the wrong.
She's second banana-ing Allison the entire time.
And at one point says that something which is very offensive is not offensive.
Yeah. So somehow, and by somehow I mean producers gave Allison 2 dolls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You didn't bring these with you, right?
No.
I would love if Allison was like, I'm going to bring a white Barbie doll and a black Barbie doll just in case.
I mean, to be fair, we know that production provides props and wigs.
Yeah.
And things. This seems like something they wanted in a confessional to be like, blah, blah, blah.
So they're in their giant bug bed. Allison, lots of people are there, but the important people are Allison, Whitney beside of her, and then the team on the other side.
They're in such close proximity that it looks like Allison is putting on a little doll play for Fatima.
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
Because Allison is trying to get back at what Fatima said earlier about her bud by using the dolls to kind of recreate the moment, but just say fucking horrible things.
And stuffing tissues and stuff down the black Barbie's pants because she realizes that she's come up against the wall of Barbie molds and they don't have separate mold.
And I don't want to repeat what is said.
No. Don't.
Gross and dumb and awful. But the way that it escalates so quickly really feels to me like Allison was like, oh, I'll get a rise out of her just by doing this. And Fatima doesn't care. And then Allison triples down immediately and makes it racist.
A fun part of this was they had to blur the doll's butt for some reason. when the skirt was pulled up. We blurred a doll's butt.
This is a show that one time blurred Mr. J's nipples. So,
Sure.
I mean, but yeah, Allison says something and this is not one of those. Sometimes you could somehow, in some way, when you hear something racist, you could maybe make the argument of like, that wasn't as intended. That wasn't malicious. This was just racist on purpose, malicious to attack a very specific person of another race. Mm-hmm. Like this is so clear cut. Like there's no one, even like evil racist would be like, Allison, take it down. Like that's how bad this is. And Fatima rightfully says, if you say something offensive to a black woman, I'm going to call you out on it. I'm going to defend them.
Yep.
Yeah, and this whole thing of like equating like Allison believing that she has a carte blanche to say something offensive and racist because she got told her butt was big. Like it just feels very like, why? How did you get to that blanket statement idea?
Yeah, what is the weird trade-off that's happening in your head where you're like, well, I get to do this now?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where Allison just immediately goes from such a chaotic character that's kind of interesting because of just how wild she is to just like awful.
Yeah, you're just a terrible person.
One of the most awful people we've seen on the show.
Yeah, until we get to Clark.
Allison loved that episode. She's like, yay! All right.
Well, Tyra Scroll.
Love calling it Tyra Scroll. Oh, man. So they read something. I'm never going to say what these are. I hate them. And then at the end, though, Amy gives production their life.
Truly where she becomes our designated narrator this season.
We're going to get a lot of her soon. She says, and die was spelled like D-Y-E.
Oh. And then I love Stacey Ann just going, Tyra, please don't shave my head. To like the Tyra picture.
I loved this so much because it made me picture an "Are you there, Tyra? It's me, Stacey Ann" scenario.
I loved it. See, I pictured that Tyra was behind the painting of herself.
But the eyes were
the eyes were like I was gonna give you those Naomi Campbell locks you wanted, but now Stacey Ann.
I pictured Stacey Ann at home journaling furiously, being like, "Dear Tyra,
please don't shave my head." So they head to Stephen Knoll.
And y'all, Tyra's been so secretive. We don't even know what the makeover is yet, which I like to think means Tyra hadn't figured it out yet.
Oh my God, so many giant conspiracies for these makeovers. First of all, Mr. J is wearing a vest that has the desiccated corpses of jellyfish glued to it. So that was a choice.
Which is a shame, too, because Tyra looks great.
Did she? Or did she look like she got bigged overnight and this doesn't fit anymore?
How dare you? Well, let Tyra...
Her breasts were flowing over the top.
It made so little sense that she had to put on a tank top underneath the overall dress. That's not how overalls fit over boobs.
No, that's what her boobs were resting on, was the overall top.
This is the most casual look, and the two of you are coming for it. The things we have seen this supermodel wear and black overall dress is the one that's making y'all lose.
Well, to be fair, it's not the one.
That's true. Stephen Knoll comes out. What an elf of a man.
Oh, I wrote that too. Tiny little elf.
But he's made Cindy Crawford's tresses. What a fun word. Tresses.
Cindy Crawford or Cindy Crawford?
He is responsible for them. So if they misbehave, he has to discipline them.
Yeah, he's like their godfather. Like if
Crawford.
If Cindy Crawford dies, Stephen Knoll has to take responsibility for the dresses and wear them on his head. Oh. Hey y'all, we all live in NYC. So we know how things really happen. You know how when
New
any
Jersey
of us
City, New York.
Yeah, that's true. Perfect. But we all know in the tri-state, we all know that when we go to the salon, we don't know what we're going to get. For all of our non-New York City listeners, you go to a salon,
They don't want pictures.
That mirror is blacked out, and you sit there and you just get what you get. That's how we do it in New York. We're keeping it real.
We all have agents who don't tell us nothing but take all our money.
And you get what you get.
And you don't throw a fit.
I think they really wanted this to be more fun than it was.
Clearly, because then they had to amp it up with Tyra Vision.
Because it's so much fun to see their reaction to what they're going to get when she says them out loud, and especially the Tyra-isms of like
tick, tick,
long, flow. Yes, we didn't get any of those fun things.
I know you need the anticipation.
You do
need to build it up in their heads. That's where the emotion comes from.
Absolutely. But here everyone's just like, I guess it's going to probably work out.
But giant conspiracy theory.
Giant one.
Yeah, Tyra did not come up with these makeovers.
No, Stephen Knoll did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the descriptions, no color of hair is ever mentioned.
Nope.
She'll be like, we're giving them bangs. And then you pan over and they're blonde where they were once brunette and it has never been mentioned.
Interesting.
And later we see that at least one of those hair colors was not what I told them to do, quote unquote.
Not that Tyra just didn't like it.
Yeah, this is the cycle of like two different girls are going to get remade over later, which is interesting. I think it's the most we ever have in a single cycle.
Oh, also, this Tyra Vision. Sometimes she just fully makes fun of people and talks in the voice that and also says her name, says Tyra's name.
Anya's never going to get away from Tyra making fun of her voice.
But it's not just Anya.
But Tyra loves talking to Tyra as a character.
Yes.
The only person that can be the bright scene partner for Tyra is Tyra.
As Anya, she says, oh my God, I'm so happy to be here, Tyra. Oh my God, I think if I had some blonde platinum, so platinum, it almost looks white, Tyra. I really feel like I can handle that.
To be fair to Tyra, that does sound like something that Anya would say.
Yes. Later when she makes fun of Stacey Ann and Dominique and Amos, not necessarily.
Also, she doesn't get Stacey Ann's voice right
at all.
No.
Okay, let's get to these makeovers, though.
All right.
Whitney gets sexy, curvy, long, thick hair. You know, curvy hair.
She gets fat hair. She gets plus-sized fat hair.
To be fair, she gets Anna Nicole Smith hair.
Yeah.
Whitney, you're getting a weave, never mentioning that she's going blonde.
No.
Nowhere in the description of the makeover is the word blonde said.
No.
Which is pretty much what the makeover is, besides a lot of more length, too. Okay, can we talk? Okay, so Anya's makeover, I think, looks great. Both her and Whitney have terrible photos.
Anya's photo is she's like sneering.
Yeah.
She's like,
and then Whitney's, you can look up the full body version of this one. It's a rough photo. Yeah. I don't think the photographer was
good.
Yeah. Like it felt like a lot of these were lackluster makeover photos. And this was like the dullest of our makeover. And I usually like the makeover photos because they're kind of just like all wearing the same thing. This time they were just like sexy
in toilet
mummies.
Paper.
Yeah. They were just all going out as a group on Halloween.
Well, since they could like mock one up for Miss J real quick.
Ugh.
How would you feel if your makeover was described as getting bangs and scraggly?
Bangs to here and scraggly to here.
Scraggly?
Who was
I'm not
that?
mentioning once again
Red.
For
Amy. Doubly Amy.
Which is a shame because Amy has one of the better ones.
Yeah.
This is like perfect for her skin tone. And she's one of the only people whose photo
looks fine.
Is fine.
But let's not linger on that because Tyra has an invention. Never seen anything like this before.
Let's stop talking about this one brief success and get into something that even the post-production team won't let Tyra think is a success.
Marvita is getting a horse mane hair weave, something that I kind of invented.
And then Tyra does a decent Winnie. But then when so they're doing a lot of flipping the chair around for the girl to see it in the mirror the first time. When they flip it around, the show that's giving this as a successful makeover to someone goes, boing.
It's also a mohawk.
It's just a fashion mullet.
Yeah.
Tyra did not invent the mohawk.
Also, it's a shame because if I can't believe I'm saying this, and I'm prepared to be in the minority about this. I don't think it looks bad on her. And I think in pictures it looks either. Nice.
No, I don't think they give her the tools to maintain it.
Well, it's never existed before, Alexander. Who even had the tools? I can't get over that. Look how stupid Marvita looks.
It's like in a drama video, like a drama YouTube video, you would have added that noise. Lauren is our like anti-glamour girl. I still want her to keep her weirdness on the inside because that's what got her here. But what's going to get her to the next level? A long blonde weave with reddish highlights.
And see, here's the thing. Here's the first time Tyra's mentioned the color, but it's not the color she gets.
No.
She doesn't really get reddish highlights.
No.
It's just blonde, but not like a solid color blonde.
She gets just hair with depth and dimension.
And her picture looks good too. She's literally standing there in the most Lauren way she's ever done. I do think it's kind of cute where she like is feeling herself and feels a little girly and fun. I think that's it's a cute. I don't know how I feel about Lauren all the time as a contestant on the show, but I do like these little moments where Lauren's like feeling beautiful, for the first time. There's something kind of sweet about that.
Yeah.
I put that Katarzyna gets whatever. Like it gets a blip of a thing.
It's literally darken.
Also, this is fun. She starts the Wonder Woman spin of like whoop, 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 hair change. And in the photo, Tyra's like, oh, and that beautiful mole, they erase it in the photo.
Of course they do.
CoverGirl post-production team must have been on duty that day.
Did either of you find it super confusing how Tyra described Clarami's makeover?
A little bit.
I also kind of had never noticed what her hair was like before. So Tyra went on this whole journey about it.
Wacky, and it's shaved on one side. So they're going to shave the other side till it's short and make it platinum blonde, which made me think that only half of her head was going to be platinum blonde.
Yes. Also, Tyra, you did not call this. Undercuts are super popular. She's like,
and
it's
there are
crazy.
A ton of models with them too.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't at the time. I don't mind Clarami's end result though. And I appreciate that they left the eyebrows a little darker.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she has very prominent eyebrows. And then our next person gets a weave.
Down to down, down, down. Weave, down to down, down, down.
See, I thought it sounded like a 60s pop song.
Weave,
down,
weave.
down, 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 to down, down. Weave.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Who even was it? I forget.
Fatima,
right.
It's so much better. Her hair is so much better.
Well, she's the one. There's always a contestant every season that I feel like is the person who, quote, has to get a makeover. Mm. Like, a lot of people get the glow up. Fatima had to. And this color for against her skin is great.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they try to like make this, they almost try to make her the whiny one this season, but she's like, I'm getting a weave for the first time. And she's being super polite about it. But yeah, it hurts like hell. Uh-huh. That is just a known fact. And of course, Allison is over there being a booger about it.
Well, this is okay. I have a conspiracy theory too. Did Fatima and Allison get Freaky Friday? They both touched the Aztec wishing bowl in Stephen Knowles' salon and got each other's hair.
Kind of though.
Yeah, because Allison basically, they say lighter hair, a little bit of weave. It is a horrible, like, orange color they slap on her head. But it seems like they're just like, oh, you made fun of Fatima? Have her hair.
Yeah, I think they were trying to go for a different color, but Allison's natural hair is so dark that they didn't get it to the place that
they need it to be.
The thing is, her hair is so cynical that it just turned it terrible looking.
Allison thinks that cynical is a fashion look.
If you're opening your top model dictionary, and you flip to cynical, it says dark hair.
Dark hair.
Oh my God. We should definitely put together a book of all the words that Top Model has said. And then it's just like under cynical, it just says dark hair. And that's the whole description of it. I would love that.
Under ethereal, it just says blonde.
Yeah,
blonde,
exactly. That's all it is.
So Dominique, where Tyra just speaks kind of hard. She says, Dominique has worked so hard and suffered so hard and understands how important this competition is. And Dominique is going to get it. Shink, cut off.
Which isn't even what happens.
At all.
Now, I think her post makeover pic is actually quite nice, but then it's a rough cut to that talking head.
Oh my, that talking head Bob. This like brown Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors wig they put on her for the confessional look.
Speak to the manager hair.
She's also getting blasted with light from some light source. Her nose looks like it's on fire. There's so much light. And then Stacey Ann makes the worst decision of her entire life because she says aloud that she wants to look like Naomi Campbell. And so Tyra said, get the clippers.
Baby chicken it is.
I went from...
It almost feels like Tyra's going, oh, you want to know what Naomi Campbell really looks like under that weave?
I went from partial stan, a pea stan, if you will, to full stan when they spin Stacey Ann around. And she goes, wow, that's interesting. And everyone in the room erupts.
She goes, wow, oh my gosh, that is different.
That is different. That's what it was.
That is different.
The whole room loses their minds. She has no poker face.
Stacey Ann and Double E Amy are two of the most polite contestants we've ever had on the show.
Yeah.
Constantly sparing the feelings of others who are being so terrible to them.
It's like Stacey Ann was like, I know this wasn't y'all's choice.
Blaming you.
I'm not blaming you. You did what you could. And it doesn't look like bad. It's just like such a nothing of a makeover.
She
really
needed more hair or less hair.
Yes.
What they leave on her head is just like,
it's so in the middle.
Yeah.
Though I will say, not this episode, but in a future episode, at one particular like runway show, they style it in such a way that I'm like, that's how it needs to be styled. And I wish they had just done that here so she would think that as well.
Amos has a long, pretty head, so she's getting a long, pretty weave.
A long head?
Long, pretty head.
You know, real boring horsey of a head.
I was gonna say.
Y'all, this is bottom 10 makeovers ever. This looks gross.
It's so stringy.
It also doesn't actually look like it's her hair at all.
No.
It is so many different colors. It looks like one of those Barbies where if you put it in water, like it'd be like an orange streak and a blonder streak.
Hair.
And
magic hair.
I was gonna say it has the quality of a Barbie clip-in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's not, that's absolutely not her fault.
Nope.
Her makeover picture's rough. I'm just like, oh,
it is going to turn her into some roaring sex monster, though. A sex monster that roars.
Amos can't even let them do the spinning chair thing correctly because she's like losing her mind. So they just show the after shot because they couldn't get her to spin correctly. I have a question about the Tyra scroll.
Uh-huh.
How do they know when it's time for one? Like, I know it flashes Tyra mail, but there's no sound or anything.
The producers sit them on the couch so they can all jump up and scream.
Okay. That's the worst thing
you see them running down the hall to go read it.
Yeah. It's so weird because at least with the Tyra mail, like the physical thing, you'd be like, oh, a producer sets it up and then someone finds it and they just wait for that moment. Or a producer's like, hey, can one of you like go into the living room or whatever?
I was going to say it's actually a sound that's so high pitched. It's a sound that's so high pitched that they don't realize that they're hearing it, but it's subliminal.
Oh, it's that like young person noise.
Mm-hmm.
It's the tone that only models can hear. Yes, I love it. So the Tyra mail says something that essentially makes Claire and me just say, ooh, naked, 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 naked.
She's ready.
Because it talks about the body, and all of these models show their ignorance by not knowing that that's Elle Macpherson's very well-known nickname.
It's in quotes and everything.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they were just confused. They were just confused because they thought it might have been related to the face. And they're like, is this a new spinoff?
And Stacey Ann's over there like, I'm not mentioning Naomi Campbell again.
So they head to the photo shoot down at the East River. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And episode over.
And they meet George Holtz.
George Holtz, who just seems like he's Kirsten Dunst's friend. Kirsten Dunst, like 2 of the 3 pictures we see are just Dunst.
He's shot for numerous fashion magazines, also for ANTM, and he knows a little bit about water.
But again, he mostly knows Kirsten Dunst. That's the only photo we talk about. I did like that because we liked that water photo shoot was kind of a really cool one. So it was nice to have him.
Yeah,
it is. But I'm going to say this right now: these photos all turn out bad.
I'm not going to go so far as to say all. I will say a majority.
Yes,
I will say a majority.
There's no reason that most of them
should have been this bad.
Yes.
You know who makes up for it though? Elle Macpherson.
Oh my God.
Might be one of the coolest people that will ever appear on this show.
She seems like the nicest, greatest person as well.
The most effortlessly kind, committed, speaks to all the women, speaks to them in a great way, says she's just here because she knows what it's like to be an up-and-coming model, is just like trying to sell her intimates.
Just her intimates.
Direct eye contact. Encouragement,
gentle shoulder touches that seem wanted.
Yeah,
she's so nice that the contestants don't know how to handle it.
Claire is losing her mind. She's like, she all but says, this isn't what she says, but Claire has an interview where she's like, Elle Macpherson, oh my gosh, she's actually giving us helpful advice.
Also, on the other side of that, Whitney has no idea how to talk about her because she says she is amazing in the industry.
I don't think Whitney knew who she was.
I don't think she knew who she was either.
At least you must know her from her cameo on Friends, if
That's
nothing else. We were reintroduced.
She does have a bit of a wild accent that I didn't quite realize.
I think that's just the voice of a kind person, and we're so not used to hearing that on this show. You know what? Anya probably understood that accent. She was like, oh, I also am kind, and that's what my voice is.
Elle Macpherson is also notably and immediately terrified of Allison.
Well, she's seen Mean Girls before.
You've been practicing, not too intense.
She had a conversation with Lauren about her makeover and like, hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to go against type or with type? Because she was helping, being very hands-on, picking out the outfits. And then when she was on set, like notably Fatima starts with a little capelet thing that just gets tossed overboard at some point.
You know who didn't want to be at this photo shoot though? Christian Mark or Sutan. Because both of them needed a C-band so hard.
Give poor Christian Mark like a neck patch or something.
Why is this boat going so fast?
This boat didn't need to move at all.
Here's what I like to imagine. Because they all wanted to have the bridge in the exact same angle for the background, they would do it and then have to go all the way around really quickly and reset.
I understood why they were turning green. We get some shots and I was like, why? Who are you racing? Where are you going?
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Claire does a real dumb thing where after they're all on this like raised platform, and Claire jumps off of it afterwards, and I'm like, Claire, you could have broken your leg. That was not smart.
She seems like someone who might unintentionally hurt herself.
Oh, absolutely. They put Whitney in a garment she literally can't move in, and then just have to hoist her up on the platform.
And they don't tell her to start seated, but it's like she had to because she couldn't get up by herself.
Her legs couldn't be far enough apart for her to stand.
She literally couldn't stand. Why wouldn't you change that up in the moment? Because even like Elle's like, well, you didn't rip it, so that's good.
Did they do it so Tyra could look good later?
Maybe.
Well, because we know the hair thing is a lie, so maybe this whole thing is a lie too.
There's a little exchange with Allison between Allison and Mr. J.
And Allison also.
And Allison. But Allison has been practicing because she has way more experience. Did we mention that Allison has a lot more experience than every other girl here? And she's coming off as too posy. And one of those poses is to gently hold herself, gently hold those elbows.
Elle Macpherson, this was great.
Are you cold? And Mr. J responds, no, she's posing, unfortunately.
Oh.
Well, that'll be my response to every question I am asked about myself.
No, posing.
Hey, is Hannah doing well? No, she's
posing, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Did anyone else think that Mr. J was setting up Dominique?
I think the whole show is setting up Dominique to fail. I've never seen it this blatant before. Before we get there, though, because before we get to Dom, we have to talk about Amos, because Amos gets her own dummy theme song. Amos is so stupid, and the show wants you to know it. It's so not fair. I hate it when someone gets like their own theme song. This is rough, though. And then Dominique gets the bass remix of it, where it's like the same song.
It's Boopy Austin Powers music.
Very that.
Amy sets us up for a future plot line. She gives again, she's very kind to production. She gives us a little foreshadowing where she's like, I'm not always comfortable in my underwear, but today I was. And I'm like, cool, Amy. Thanks for not refusing.
So I wrote the note. Marvita needs to meet more nice people.
Yes.
She goes like, she was just so lovely. And then I was like, this is a read on the show.
Marvita literally says she's never met anyone that nice.
That includes Tyra and everyone else on this
literally
show.
Everyone.
And we definitely know that's true for the girls in the house.
Marvita
Definitely.
also responds so well to kindness. Eleanor had the cutest thing where they hobble coldly back into the ship, and she helps her. Elle Macpherson is literally walking every girl back. She's the nicest person. I would have loved a version of this where she was instead of Paulina, it was Elle Macpherson or something.
Yes.
Seriously, I like Paulina fine so far, but maybe Elle was literally too good for this show.
To be fair,
this is the thing where Marvita does need to meet more nice people. But also, have any of us met anyone as nice as Elle Macpherson?
That's true.
I mean, sure.
No, the two of you, and that's it. That's my list. That's my Tyra 2 list for niceness. Marvita starts doing a funny thing that she's going to do for every Tyra scroll, where she always screams Tyreesh mail, and the captions love it. The crunchy captions love it every time. I love that joke, and I would have never even noticed that, really.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
do you cry a lot?
I do.
They'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm a scaredy cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So our orders get all backed up. We're drowning in paperwork, then actually drowning. Carol is fighting off sharks with a stapler, and pirates are pillaging the office copier, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant goes beyond the resume, using unique insights to deliver a smarter shortlist. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
So Tyra either did the exact same shoot or faked it really well.
Why is she a giant?
No, it's faked. There's everything in that background. It's the bridge, but also some of Chinatown.
Yeah, and there's so much Photoshop. Her belly button is in the weirdest place.
Maybe she's just doing that, Kyle XY thing. I can't believe I pulled the name of that show out of my head. I was like, who's that hot guy without the belly button?
Wasn't his name something Blue? Kyle Blue Cantrell? That's a person. She's a singer.
My favorite actor, Kyle Blue Cantrell.
So we get the start of something here, which I'm excited about. Tyra and the show has a new way of doing ADR, and it is loud enthusiasm. Yes. Your makeovers look great.
I was not ready for how loud it was and how it didn't sound like it existed in that room or that dimension.
And then Nigel fully throws his makeup artist under the bus. Tyra calls out how Nigel looks a little tan, which, fine. He should have just been like, okay. And then he goes, yeah, I think my makeup artist got a little excited.
Because he's so hot.
My goodness me.
Oh, my God.
I noticed that Miss J, the names, the missing eliminated girls, they have been bedazzled.
Yeah. They cover up the names. So I guess it's better than just being weird blank spots after a while.
Velcro. Just
yeah.
George Holtz is the guest.
Cool.
And Tyra's panel look, I think, look fine. It's a little tight. but she looks fine.
That'll look good, but that eye was quite smoky.
I mean,
Yeah, I feel like she came from something.
probably.
You
I
know
know
what
what you mean, but I just like the way you said it.
Hey, do you think she had dinner before this? That was not.
It's just a date.
I snorted so much snot out of my nose for like
The dumbest joke.
I wouldn't even. You're
low-key.
kind to call that a joke.
Amos is first.
Paulina immediately says, "Do you feel like you're at home with your new hair yet?" And I want a version that stars Amos of At Home with Amy Sedaris, but it's just Amos with her hair. Does she feel at home with it yet?
Oh my God, I would watch it.
Also, Amos is dressed
Like a 6-year-old?
She has a purple dress, question mark, over a full black leotard thing.
I wrote that it was something Joanna would wear.
Were the boobs triangles?
You'll never let that go. But yeah, it had a Joanna vibe to it for sure.
As if Joanna and JL had a baby.
Y'all,
Oh,
this picture.
Is so stiff.
It's also not a very flattering angle for her face.
no.
They seem to like it.
They do. Her arm looks broken.
Yeah.
It does.
And like Hannah said before, most of these are like a little wonky, but this one's rough all around.
Sleepy face.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
It's kind of amazing that her body looks this good at this weird angle.
Yeah, her body actually looks fine, to be fair, but it is an odd angle, too.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren is next. In this photo, I said, she's got a secret.
Her
What?
breast is the sun.
Or it's blurred out. Like maybe it fell out and they're like, just throw a lens flare in.
We're gonna blur a Barbie earlier in the episode. Just keep blurring things.
I wish this went more Kit Kat girl.
Do you guys like this photo? I
No.
don't.
No.
At one
Like
point,
the pose is too weird, right?
yes, at one point Tyra says your awkwardness works for you. And I'm like, does it?
Not in this photo.
It looks like she's about to fall off the ship.
It looks like this was taken. They took her from a picture, a different picture, in which she was listening up to a door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It does look like the very start of Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
But sexy.
But sexy. But
Oh, yeah.
lingerie.
But punk.
Marvita is next.
You know how I know Marvita and I would be friends? Marvita loves a sweater, and so do I.
Does
Marvita had Cole's cash to spend. How is she not so hot in this?
It must
This
be
sweater
freezing.
is
It must be freezing.
Heavy. I'm actually shocked they didn't say anything to her about this outfit, though.
I love it. Anything that it looks like Felicity might have worn, I am on board for.
I'm not saying it's a bad outfit for a human being going through the world. I'm saying it is a strong choice for America's Next Top Model.
True.
Love her picture, though.
This is the
She's
only
pretty
picture
good.
I fully like.
Though I am noticing something very strange, and it's not her fault, but because she has these heels on, to be on her knees is very strange. Like they have to be like clumped down. I don't know. I love
Yeah.
the picture. It's just I don't think the pose was helping her.
That's fair. But this is just like, to me, this is just so clearly number one photo.
Uh-huh.
And has the best background.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
perfectly
just
placed.
worked.
Claire's next. It's weird that Tyra says she chose a bad picture on purpose.
Especially because I don't mind this picture.
Yeah, I think this picture's like,
No, it's
I think
fine.
this picture is so fifth place to me in my mind. And then they are like, they make this, Tyra, I should say, makes this whole Christy Turlington eyebrow. You got to learn to like, and this is a fine tip. You got to learn to be able to control your eyebrows, but also your lips have to be separate. They can't get stiff. And they're like, Christy Turlington, she's the master at this. Cut to a picture of her not doing this.
No. It was just her eyebrows were drawn on a certain way.
Yeah. But this is like a fine picture. The styling really works for Claire in this picture.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
I do
Especially with
mi-
her new do.
I do miss her back arm a little bit.
You because you had a great friendship with it.
Yeah, with her left arm.
Yeah, I get that.
Fatima is next. Her legs are stuck.
Again, they kind of say it accurately. The top half, not bad.
No, if you cut it off, it's not
The
bad.
number one thing I get from this judging is that Paulina is really good at dissecting photos.
Yeah.
She just says, it looks like your heels are glued together, and that's exactly what it looks like.
I
It
almost
sure
called
does.
her Tall Lena.
Good. Canon.
No, that doesn't describe her at all. I don't know how tall she is at all. Paulina. I just love the idea of anytime you find something the slightest bit funny, Alexander.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Canon.
It's Kat, Taulina, and Maulina.
All right, end the podcast. End the podcast.
Well, we're done.
We're done. We've come full circle.
We made a joke that was too perfect, and now everyone ascend to heaven. Bye. All right. So I noticed something that I feel like y'all always notice, and I never do, and I was very proud of myself. They put the ugliest fucking shoes on Fatima.
Oh my God.
These rainbow ribbon shoes?
They're black shoes, which do not match the rest of her outfit.
Nope.
And then they are lined, ? With rainbow magic fabric.
And also a toe peak.
Yeah, which I think is part of the reason her feet are so noticeably bad is you're showing so much of this terrible shoe.
That's true.
Her face is pretty, though, and her hair looks great.
I think Fatima and Lauren fall in the same category that it's gonna, well, I'm thinking of a future episode that might prove this wrong, but their face is so naturally photogenic that I think Fatima and Lauren have to try to fail with their face.
Yeah. So Catherine Jenna's next. Where did her shoes go? Because this makes it so slutty that she has no shoes on.
Yeah.
I'm going to argue, though, that even with some footwear, even if you put full Doc Martens on her, and look, it's partly because they chose this picture with a pose that's very pinup girl, but this is full just va-va-voom instantly.
This is not even pinup girl. This is too hoary for pinup girl.
Yeah, this is full boudoir shot.
Yeah, her hair is in her face.
This is something 30s, 40s-year-old wife takes for her husband for an anniversary.
Boudoir.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I was just defining it.
But yeah, I do think, though, that it's not helped by there being no shoes. She's the only one.
I know. It's just funny because I just noticed shoes and I fully didn't notice this. So I was like, well, guess I just only noticed shoes with a gay-ass rainbow.
Oh, she's not?
There's one other,
at
least, who is not wearing shoes.
All right. But they basically, I wrote mail order bride literally to a half second before it was said. Mm-hmm. That's how specific this look is. Stacey Ann is next. Why is she doing a strange push-up?
Yo, this photo's bad.
This is
a rough photo. I adore Stacey Ann, and her arms, her legs, and her face look like they're coming at 3 different pictures.
There are 3 different angles.
And it looks like they photoshopped multiple photos together to create this amalgamation of a fashion shot.
It looks like she tried to do a push-up and fell down.
Oh no, model fell down. but also that she is mad. She is mad that she failed that push-up. And
she was going for the world record of longest plank, and she fucked it up right at the end.
Here's what happened. She was trying to do a push-up on her feet. And she failed, and she's like, great, now I got to do them on my knees.
You're weak, Stacey Ann. You're weak.
You'll never get that lap dance. You got to be strong.
Her legs are so long, though.
I adore Stacey Ann. I might have put this bottom, too. Truly. Thank goodness she's always one of the better dressed people in person.
Yeah.
Thank just goodness gracious.
Dominique is next.
Also not wearing shoes.
I'm going to go on record. Her face, I think's great. I think her face in the photo is actually quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think this shot deserves quite the level of ire that it gets.
No, it doesn't.
Is it good? No, it's average.
Yeah.
But
they really latch onto this soccer mom thing. And I'm like, that's the haircut you gave her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's the only reason you're thinking that. And also this giant shirt you've put on her.
Yeah.
Doubly Amy is next.
I read the note. It was nice of Amy to let everyone see her winning picture. It is. I mean, I'll continue to say that Marvita in my head is the first call out, but second call out's 100% Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her face is a little dull to me.
Because it's too gorgeous.
Kind of, actually. She just, I don't know.
There could be a little more expression.
Yeah.
I think it really works for what this picture is.
No,
truly.
The picture looks great.
Yeah. I'm not saying she doesn't have a ways to go. I think she's another one of those people that I think Amy's probably never going to take a real stinker of a picture.
Sure. I do think she makes the lingerie look great. Makes me want to buy the lingerie.
Does. Oh, I think this is also really sexy lingerie.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wearing.
And considering her storyline is the no longer Mormon, but basically conservative girl, I mean, I'm going to give her bonus points for this.
Fair.
Yeah.
Also, she has really pretty blue eyes that I've never noticed until this picture.
Anya is next.
The nymph.
Oh my God.
She has a tendency to do this weird sneer.
Yes.
In her pictures.
I mean, we just saw it in her makeover picture.
Yeah, and she did it again for this.
Y'all, I think this is bad.
She frequently makes her face way less pretty.
Yeah.
While posing in a picture.
And she also, her left hand looks like she is about to scratch her crotch out of existence. There is a fresh round of crabs, and she is not enjoying it.
Does she have that mid hand? You know, that mid hand?
Oh, mid hand? Is she a mid hand?
Does she have a mid hand?
I think this is a claw.
It is.
This picture makes no sense for lingerie.
No, because it's just the bra and jeans? Leggings? It also just looks like her top popped open.
And she's mad about it.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm going to have to replace the buttons.
I like Anya, but this picture is rough.
No, I don't like this picture.
Is this when we get to thank you gate?
Yes. So Allison comes up and they're like, oh, you look really great, which is a lie. She doesn't. She's like, oh, I know.
I'm going to argue that she looks the best she's looked because she also decided to wear something more basic to panel for once.
That's true.
But it didn't make the hair color magically look good.
I know. I'm just...
No.
Look, I'm not no one's team Allison. I'm trying to give her the littlest bit, the littlest credit the sequel.
The bravest, littlest credit.
The bravest, littlest credit. Then we get to play fucking Abbott and Costello's newest bit.
Thank you.
The hair color is also not her fault.
No, but they're like, okay, anything else you would like to say?
Thank you is also an appropriate response.
And she goes, yeah.
Okay.
Is it coming?
So this is where I have a little bit of an issue, and I'll give Allison the littlest credit. They did this to no one else. And there were plenty of people that also didn't say thank you.
Oh, Marvita isn't saying thank you. Absolutely not. Are you kidding?
Most of the time, they frame it differently, where they're like, how do you feel? And they're like, oh my God, I feel like I look great. I love it.
This one, they're like, you look great. And she said, I know, because it's Allison, and that's how Allison's going to respond.
Yeah, but even then, you could justify that as kind of cute. Like, you look really great. I know. I don't know. It just wasn't as egregious to me as I thought.
It also wasn't. This is the least egregious thing Allison has ever done.
I was about to say, on the scale of Allison's failures on this show, this is hardly.
They also don't need to push her being a bad person because the photo is bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's, once again, her body's so lopsided from Pilates. So...
It's a shame, too, because she got one of the better, lingerie items, I think, for her, skin and hair color.
Yeah, this color is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
But her eyes are looking at nothing.
I mean, we didn't talk about it, but I loved her being at the photo shoot. The editors were having a field day with Allison because she's like, the other girls are going to suck. And they're like, how do you think your photo shoot went? Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
It really looks like if you put one finger gently on her shoulder, she would just tip over.
Yeah.
She's a mannequin.
And I'll say this, when they show the sepia tone flashbacks of her practicing, she looks better when she's practicing. And I think she does get in front of a camera and
freeze up.
Yeah, freezes up. Yeah, exactly.
Whitney is last.
Are you ready for Whitney to get a full pass to the next episode?
Oh my God.
This photo, though, is not good. And it doesn't have a lot to do with the outfit.
It's her face, mostly.
Yes.
She's like, eh.
Yeah.
She's offended.
And Tyra even talked to the stylist. I want to see booty. I want to see those curves and blah,
she
blah,
really
blah.
throws Anda and Masha under the fucking bus with this comment.
Oh, that.
And Elle Macpherson, to be fair, because Elle Macpherson was also involved, and Whitney, because there's a whole fucking thing about this outfit and she was going around talking, I don't know.
Yeah, but Whitney just agrees because she's like, she can see like, I'm going to just to go to next week and I'm just going to pageant queen.
And we're not going to talk about the photo at all.
Out of this. Paulina, I've learned, kind of just barrels through sentences and she does not care if her grammar gets messed up along the way. Because Paulina says, you're a beautiful woman. There's no doubt about that. This is just not your great shot. You want to say you're instead of Fair enough, Paulina.
Also, in any other context, that's a criticism of you being a bad model.
Oh, yeah.
You're beautiful, but this isn't a good picture.
But you could, because she could have taken a good picture despite the styling.
Yeah. And then they would have been like, wow, this is a really good picture. I wish we saw more of your body. And Whitney could have been like, yeah, I'm down for that.
Right.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like we're ever going to give Whitney a lot of credit throughout this podcast. I can't imagine that.
No.
The episodes I've seen, she's not the best. She looks way better as a blonde.
Oh, she does look way better as a blonde.
Way better as a
every
blonde.
time she turns around, the weave line, like the layering is
suspect.
Yeah, she needed that fixed.
The strangest thing about this, I think, is that she does look way better as a blonde, and it's still not a good weave, A, for the line, and B, like, it just doesn't look natural. It's that one color thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, the Stephen Knoll salon did not do a lot of successful makeovers. Honestly, I think the only ones, like Claire's is pretty good. I would argue Lauren's is pretty good. I would argue Amy's is pretty great.
Yeah, because they just kind of
oh, well.
But I also feel like every time you give one of the models on this show just long Naomi Campbell hair, it's pretty much going to look good.
I wonder if every night Stacey Ann just looks at Fatima's head and is like, that would have been mine if I hadn't opened my big mouth.
Just gently wipes her tears with it. Ooh, top model music cue, but make it spooky.
Panel
is what I have written.
Private panel.
Oh. Paulina loves Lauren.
Oh my God.
Paulina keeps Lauren in this competition for however long Lauren ends up staying. It's Paulina. And let me be clear. Lauren doesn't need to go home this week. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
Paulina would kill a write your own cover girl ad.
Yes.
The most beautiful thing about a beautiful woman is her flaws. Cut print.
Why is Paulina a queen?
What does Paulina's fortune cookie say?
When Paulina feels confident and strong, what's
her secret?
Guys, we know all of these.
It's just so nice to wear.
Whether you're from a big city or a small town, we all want to catch Paulina's eye.
Don't be a wallflower. Put your based Paulina face forward.
So Tyra says a really gross thing to George Holtz, and I feel bad for him because she says that he shot Katarzyna with his loins and not his camera.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's totally fair to lay on his plate.
And he tries to like very casually like joke it away. Like, sometimes that happens. But you can tell he's just like, nope.
But then I didn't feel bad for him.
Nah.
I didn't feel bad for him when he basically said a lie and was like, I thought Dominique was someone's mom here to pick them up from their photo shoot that somehow got on the boat.
That was such a vibe of someone sitting at the popular kids lunch table and wanting to be a popular kid, so doubles down on the popular kid insults.
Yeah.
Oh, we all hate Dominique. I've got a Dominique joke.
Dom equals mom.
He also just admits that he's a bad photographer when he says that the picture doesn't do Claire justice. And I'm like, but you took it.
You were the picture taker.
Are you saying that Tyra picked a bad picture? Because that's interesting.
Well, to be fair, he really liked her on set.
Yeah.
So.
I love Paulina when talking about Stacey Ann. Says, well, she's got that famous Paulina jaw, so obviously she's just gorgeous.
I also love another instance of Paulina shoving two halves of a sentence together that don't belong.
Mm-hmm.
When talking about Anya, saying, I think she has great potential, but she has a weird accent.
This is a cycle of people using the wrong and, but, or yet in the middle of their sentence.
Their conjunctions are wrong.
No, none of them.
No, they don't know what those. Oh, it should be mandatory. We should make the top model panel watch Schoolhouse Rock. I think it would help fix a lot of things.
Yeah.
Nigel's just sitting there. Oh, that's how a bill becomes a law.
2 + 2 does equal 4.
Nigel had a realization. Allison is actually conceited, everyone. I know, it sounds crazy.
Because I wanted to fuck Allison. And then she didn't say thank you.
Did you know?
Oh, goodness me.
Did you know that you could transition to call out with sexual harassment?
I was so uncomfortable.
You were. Nigel and Miss J were.
Miss J says, but Tyra. He's like trying to tell her not to do this in the middle of doing it.
So to set it up, Tyra's like giving Whitney her free pass and saying like, I want to see her booty. This is what I want to see. Come on. Miss J, Nigel grabs their arms, touch my booty, sits on them, touching my booty.
And then her eyes basically go, wooga, when she's grinding on their hands.
And look, I know they're buds and stuff, but that's a lot.
No, it's not okay.
No.
I know. I just
She's their boss.
I can't get over that happened. I was just like, oh, she's gonna stop, right? Like, Tyra, you could just like have stood up, turned around, and like shook your butt.
You could have
That's
pulled
fine.
a Stacey Ann.
I'm gonna say this: you could have shake your bodied.
Well, shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake your booty.
Call out order.
Lauren
is
first. In what world?
And a nation wept.
Is this just to not give Marvita first?
Yes. Even though she's wearing a new invention of hair.
Because the next 3 are the order I would have put the top 3. So I agree with the next 3 of Marvita, then Amy, then Claire.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I would have even argued that right after Claire, Lauren could have gone. And I would have been like, okay.
Yes, I would agree. Yeah. I would agree.
But then Stacey Ann.
What?
Paulina, the Paulina save happened.
The jaw that saved her
jaw
life.
Of life. Go twins. Then Fatima, sure. Anya.
Okay.
Whitney with her free pass.
Then my spell check changed Katarzyna's name to Katarzyna.
I'm surprised Tyra never said Katarzyna.
I mean,
she might. She still might. There's plenty of time.
There's B-roll that got to the cutting room floor. And then Amos, who does the most, oh shucks, reaction.
Did Amos think she was going home?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to argue also that I think Amos wants to go home.
Yeah.
I don't.
She's here to have fun and make friends. And no one.
She doesn't care when she leaves.
And no one wants to be friends.
Then the reveal of reveals. When Dominique and Allison walk forward is Dominique's backstar. Because her outfit looks so good. And then you're like, whoa, wild back embellishment, Dominique.
Apple Bottom really wants to get you walking away.
Then Tyra lies straight to Dominique's face and says, Dominique, the girl that speaks in the third person all the time, Dominique is this, Dominique is that. Look at all this. How can any of this go wrong? This is perfect. And as you've seen 2 weeks in a row, it's not perfect.
And they literally can't edit out Dominique's face of confusion. Like,
when has Dominique ever spoken in third person?
Even if this were true, which it's not, none of it is a reason for being in the bottom 2.
No. Allison, I remembered this moment so much of, and the judges said, you don't know 2 words. Thank you.
Somebody please meme this for me, where it's the judges say you don't know 2 words and then just broccoli salad. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, I make a great broccoli salad. So obviously Allison goes home.
And I forgot her outsized reaction.
I did too.
She's like fucking Joan Crawford the way she grabs her face.
And it seems pretty genuine. And it's just like, oh, this might have been the first time Allison was told no.
Oh.
So when Allison goes over to get hugs, only the white women hug her.
Well,
of course.
There is a cut to Stacey Ann, and I've never seen anyone give less of a shit about someone than Stacey Ann.
Yep, it was great. It was amazing. It was just very clear that they're
Oh, Fatima told all of them that story.
Of course. But also, we get the non-narrative of Dominique, you didn't get the color that I said you should get. So you're going back to the salon. Okay.
Okay. I mean, it works out for her, so great, but like, whatever.
It's not the hair color that was the problem.
No.
I have one weird desire, and I can't remember if I said this before, but I want it to happen, and this is what my brain wanted to happen, and I don't know why. When Miss J rips that name off of the jacket, I want him to eat it.
I want them all to be eaten.
I want it to be a snack.
Just rice paper, a jerky moment, something.
Leather.
Roll up.
Great. Love it. Love it. All right. Her name is Allison Kunn.
Oh.
I expected that to be more than one syllable.
I also expected that to be more than. Is it
Kuehn?
Oh,
Kuehn or Kuehn? Like Judy Kuhn?
Maybe. Who cares? Allison did a post-show interview where she did say that she regrets the doll scene, can't watch it, apologizes. And that she also, as I mentioned earlier, did speak about her eating disorder in her, it was like the first question from Tyra panel, like classic Tyra faction. Hey, Allison, talk about your trauma kind of thing.
Sure.
She liked her makeover, but says it's been impossible to keep up, which is funny. She wants Lauren or Whitney to win because they each represent something different. Also on IMDb, she's been a production assistant for Food Wars and one of the Transformers movies, which is interesting.
Weird.
Her Twitter, there's not a lot on Allison. Her Twitter, which hasn't been updated since 2011, but is still hers very much. There's only one tweet. Everything about it is, and I mean this with all of my being, the most 2011 stuff. Like the way we spoke, the way we whatever. Just like what we were talking about in 2011. Yeah. She had hot takes. And then there's one tweet I just love because it's so random. Watching Cash Cab, dumb show.
And that's how we'll say goodbye to Allison.
I think if it wasn't for... Oh, she also mentioned that they asked her, obviously, about the thank you thing, and she claims that she literally didn't hear what they said, so she had no idea what they were talking about, which...
could be possible.
Yeah, she says she was incredibly nervous every time she was in front of the judge, which a lot of people say. Yeah. So, Allison, though, if it wasn't for that thank you moment... Like, that's a pretty popular clip on YouTube. Yeah. I think she would actually be pretty forgettable in a lot of ways, despite the fact that she was like just villain her entire time.
I feel like without the confessional of her in the chair, yes, because that is pretty iconic. Like, where did this character come from?
Yeah. And if it wasn't for... And I'm not excusing it away, to be very clear. If it wasn't for the doll thing, she would have just been kind of like a jerk. And not like a monster.
Yeah.
As portrayed on the show. Let's hope she's learned, grown, gotten better, whatever. Like she said, she regrets it. She apologizes. All benefit of a doubt. But like...
Yeah, an entitled young white woman who wants to model is not super interesting.
No.
Yeah, very much not. And I think, like you said, Hannah, I think it was just like she was the most gossip girl of the gossip girls when Gossip Girl was a big deal. Mm-hmm. And so they let her on because if she was successful, how cool that we got our Gossip Girl. But then they were just like... This can't happen. We can't keep her on this show.
Well, she wasn't a good enough model to plausibly stay.
But if we're a good enough podcast to possibly stay, you should rate, review, and subscribe. We love hearing your hot takes, your opinions, your cold takes. Sure. If you...
Who needs them? Who needs them warm? I don't.
Your iced tea.
Ooh. Oh, that's fun.
Be sure to follow us on Spotify if that's where you listen, or you can leave a review at podchaser.com. Also, you can always send us an email at podleadum.com. We get great emails, and we love hearing all your stories and how our stupid podcast brightens up your days. It cheers our cold, withered hearts.
Mm-hmm. And love unpopular opinions.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Reach out to me on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum anytime you tweet so that I can still eat. That's my main food source.
Mm-hmm.
So for PodLeadum, I have been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.